We're back at it again with some more forensic investigators. Let's go, shall we? Last time we did some forensic investigating. We did what was it? We did some fingerprint analysis and some D&D stuff. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. Now we've got a break-in and entering. The initial questioning leaves officers in doubt of the claims of the victim. Forensic team were notified to maybe prove or disprove the involvement of Marcel Meyer herself. A DNA sample of Marcel Meyer is attached. Alrighty, let's go, shall we? Let's go investigate some breaking and entering. I reckon probably, so we're looking for DNA samples in this one. Hopefully we can find some stuff pretty easily. Last time it was in the tutorial we found some blood, but maybe we'll find some other DNA. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Maybe we should look for fingerprints as well. I'm still sick. You might be able to tell by my voice or by the fact that I can't think properly or speak properly, but we'll get through it. I'm sure we will. If not, I might have to end this recording early, but who knows? Yeah. So we're just looking for. Can I grab my what evidence do we have? I want to grab my UV light just to see. Well, the police have decided that that area is not suspicious. There's some blood right there. Nothing else really showing up. Any blood in the bedroom? There's some glass on the floor here. Oh, more blood, yeah. So someone cut themselves when entering the window there. And then walked to the bathroom and also cut themselves there. Alright, let's go into this case. Return my UV lit. Grab these evidence markers. And we will place one right here. Perfect. And one over here. There we go. Perfect. Hopefully it's just those two and we're not looking for anything else. Definitely a bit of a break and enter, for sure. So whoever said that was probably telling the truth, but maybe the victim did it to disguise themselves. They would have used their own razor, right? So that's probably their blood. Why do they cut themselves with their razor though? Surely as an adult, you don't do that anymore. Can't remember the last time I cut myself with my razor. Must have been, well, 2 years ago-ish. I'm just being mean. It's fine to cut yourself with your razor. Alright, so again, we're just going to wait till this gets blood red, which is about here. And then we will put that in the 2. And again, with the other bit of blood, we want to do the same thing. So, blood. Get it until it's there, and then put it in there, and then exit. Now, I've forgotten entirely what we do at the lab with blood, but we'll figure it out when we get there, I'm sure. All of these loads and saves. It needs to remember where we actually are. Okay. Let's open this. I'm guessing this is the... Anything without a name. Oh, okay, perfect. This is just telling us to not put mold in the fridge. We're not actually doing any of that. All our DNA stuff is over here. So let's pass all these in here. Start our analysis. Wait until it gets at 100. 90, 100. That'll be Marcel's DNA. This will be the other person's DNA. DNA is hard one. We had a lot of trouble doing DNA in the last time that we were doing this game. So hopefully we can actually figure it out. Let's do DNA with this unknown person firstly. So the DNA itself is a short, a long, and then a short long. Maybe like up here, 10, 11, 14. And then we just want to scale it slightly to the right. And then slightly up. Oh, it's very close, isn't it? Well, the only issue is that like the 10 doesn't fit. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. I think that the only issue is that the 14 is a little bit off. But there we go. Look at that. That's a perfect match. So let's put this profile's match. And then export that one. And then we will go to the results. And we'll also compare with this one with this one. Tall and then a really tiny one. I'm just looking for, like, there's one here. Oop. And then 2 peaks. So maybe here? Because there's tall. and then a really tiny one, and then 2 peaks. I wonder if we can grab the scaling thing, and if we can grab the movie thing, then we might be able to do it a little bit more. There we go, I reckon. It's like, yeah. Well, if we just move this like a tiny bit that way. I don't like using the mouse movements for this, but there we go. That's basically it. Oh, that's perfect, I reckon. Yeah, there we go. So profiles match here, and then we'll export that, and then we'll grab that, and I think that is basically it. We send those off, and hopefully the boss is happy. There we go. What do they say? Master Maya confirms the match. The battlefield that the currency belongs to a reported victim himself is very serious doubts about the claim victim. Both blood samples from the broken window of the black suit have been confirmed as belonging to Master Maya. The blood trail is consistent with some cutting cells in the broken glass and including the wound in the bathroom. Combined with the recently increased insurance sum for breaking and entering, the evidence strongly suggests a robbery is staged. Master Maya has been brought in for further questioning, and the DNA samples confirmed the robbery was staged. Master Maya stood to gain a larger insurance payout from a robbery. The insurance company confirmed the sum was increased a month prior, specifically for breaking and entering. The victim admits to the fraud after being presented with the facts. Case closed. I'm glad that he admitted to it. Yeah, sure. Did I miss anything? No, I did not. Look at that. That's perfect. We got 100% of that. Alrighty. Anything? That's our last 100. I want to get back and do some hundreds in these ones, especially this hotel burglary, because I feel bad about it, but we'll do that later. This is a projectile penetration through a kitchen window. A bullet hole was found in the kitchen wall. Forensics called to the scene to retrieve the projectile and perform a trajectory analysis to confirm the direction of fire. I think this is the last case as well, so it might be a little short series. Go to the crime scene, but we'll find out. We'll find out if this is the last one. I just saw that in the Chivos, there's one for solving many cases, and if you solve many cases, it's 10 cases, and this is the 10th case. But there might be more cases after this. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. It's taking a while to load this one. It's gonna load that the weapons in, I guess. The bullet analysis thing imaging. Oh, I'm doing a little bit better than I was yesterday. The flu is like mostly gone. My throat's still really sore. Oh, there's a laptop here. Up here, laptop. Oh, someone's spilled some stuff on the floor. I can interact with this. Oh, hot fresh pizza. Don't mind if I do. Alright, where was someone shot? Ah, there's a bullet hole there. I wonder if there's more than one, or if there's only the one. I don't see anything too bad outside. And, there might be another one inside. I don't know. Alright, where's my little thing? There. Alright, let's grab our little evidence marker. And we'll put this up over here. Yoink. And then we will return the evidence marker and grab a photo camera. And we will take a photo of it. There we go. Theoretically, we should be bagging and taking a lot of this as evidence. I would bag take that as well, that spill. Oh, is that a bullet hole as well? Nah, just Lee's poking there. Just to be thorough, you know? I know that in the tutorial it was only one, but surely... Oh, we haven't found the gun yet either, which is probably necessary. Maybe the gun has been thrown outside. Yeah, I reckon we'll need to look for the gun. Alright, let's try and find the gun, shall we? If you were a gun, where would you be? We also need to tag it. So surely they threw the gun maybe in these bushes. Nope. We can't walk any further than this. Where else would you throw a gun? If you were a gun, where would you be? Because we do need to find the gun to do a projectile analysis of the evidence as well. Anything back here? No. Okay, let's have a look. In the house? Maybe it's in the fridge. He put it in the fridge. If you were a gun, where would you be? No fridge guns, alrighty. No chair guns? I'll take a photo of this already. I can just take a photo of this one. There we go. Now we can grab that evidence, I guess. Then we can theoretically, let's just do the job for the most part. Oh really? Okay. Let's grab my camera on tripod. Can I rotate it a bit? This way. Oh. So where is it? So we kind of need to take that whole area. So maybe we put it back here. Or maybe we put it outside. Oh. If it's outside, we can't see the final location there. Surely we need to put it in a place where we can see both the trajectory rod and the final location. Maybe here-ish? Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, perfect. Not talking auto laser. There we go. Now let me go grab my spray paint. Evidence. And let's start this exposure. Now, let's wait. What did that say? I want to get like a proper good exposure on this one, you know? There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. 73% of the laser taken. Okay. Well, that might be theoretically fine. Shall we try it from over here? Just to be safe? I don't know. It goes outside. Which is the thing, right? Now, where's this gun? Gun's not here. Gun in the trash. If you were a gun, where would you be? Gun people? If you were an illegally fired firearm, where would you be? I'd also take this as evidence, you know? This weird thing? Surely that's evidence. No. I wonder if who's we've got there. So it might be fired from like roughly here-ish. Up here. Jump. Jump. Alright, let's return a bunch of stuff. Let's take this as well while we're here. I'm sure there must be a gun. If you're a gun, yada yada yada. You guys watch the episode of Seinfeld where George is just like dating a girl that's like yada yada yada, and he wants to know the full story, and then it turns out that she's like a sociopath, where she like steals things and does illegal things, and that's what she was yadaing at. Good episode. Alrighty. Yeah, there must be a gun, because if there were not a gun, how would we know? I want to just read in my trajectory rod. Yeah, so it always locks that way. 719. Why can we enter it? The freezer or the fridge? If there's nothing in here, if there's no guns, put some guns in your fridge at least, you know. Keep them cold for later. A lot of ice cream in their freezer. Big ice cream eating family, I see. And what were they cooking? Just like pure milk? Nah, nothing. No guns in there. I see they were cooking pure milk. We've managed to solve the crime. I really don't want to leave without finding this gun. It must be somewhere. They've put their ibuprofen on the bloody radiator. That's gonna melt, my friend. You're gonna melt your ibuprofen. And then how are you gonna deal with headaches? Take paracetamol? I don't think so. You're gonna have to eat all the ibuprofen first. This person needs a cushion. Everyone else is fine just sitting on the wood. No guns weirdly here. Nope. Nope. I'll just continue crawling around like a rodent for 1 second. And then if I don't find this gun, I'm gonna scream. Because surely there is a gun. I thought I saw a gun for a second. Surely. Where's the gun? No. I wonder if there's like a shift tab. Let's open up here. Let's go with guides. Let's have a look. Full work through. Okay, perfect, perfect. Oh no, these are just the tutorial stages. We don't need that. I want to know where the gun is. And we can't go through this door. This door goes back to the lab. It's just a forest scene. Well, let's go back to the lab and see what they want us to do. Should have probably read the thing, right? But who knows? We ain't got a gun. So what does the email actually say? Neighboring family home, right. Our voluntary handed of his competition pistol for examination. There we go. So yeah, there is just no gun because it was coming from the neighbors, which is fair. So there we go. We can put that one in and shoot that. Let's grab the bullet and let's analyze these bullets and find out whether we're going to. So yeah, maybe, I don't know. It's weird that there's this whole area here that we didn't find any information in. But there we go. Alright, let's go with the good old rotate my projectile, please. Right. No, this one's this one. There we go. Now let's rotate that light a bit. Just to be a little bit less dark. Oh, look at that. That's basically perfect. They do match, I would say. Oh, oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, they match. Alright. There we go. Perfect. So the neighbor did it, eh? Or someone at the neighbor's home did it. Okay. Send this mail off. I want to see what I get for the bully. Okay. Test firing Tim Boulder's competition bureau comparing the resulting picture with the one ruler coat in front of the kitchen wall confirms a match. The predator that penetrated the snow creature with fire from Tim Boulder's pistol. Analysis confirms the competition pistol is a firearm used in the shooting throughout the kitchen window of the Schneider family home. Tim Baldwin admits to an involuntary discharge while cleaning his gun. He was not aware that a lie protector was still in the chamber. His insurance would cover the damages to the Schneider possibly and has lost his firearms permit. Case closed. At least no one died. Nothing really illegal happened. What was my... Oh, I got 100 again. Perfect. I was worried that I wouldn't get 100 because of the whole... I didn't get the full line of sight in. A vaulted crime in a multi-family house. Discovered suspicious red stains on the walls and floors of the basement. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? So there is more than 10 cases. We're going quite a way in there. But at least that's a new achievement, right? Right, we're owning right now. We got this, boys and girls. We got this. Okay. So next time I won't be so worried to rush out of the crime scene without all of the evidence that I think might be the case. So we need to investigate the basement. That gets the laboratory, and I'm going to guess this gets the laboratory as well. This must be the basement. Where did we put our bloody investigation stuff? Why do we not put them right next to the entrance, right? We should. What I'm gonna do as well is actually, I'll take a little UV light first, just in case, you know. There's a fingerprint right there, for example, and one right there. Oh, I think I saw one right here as well. Look at that. Oh, there's one down there on the floor. Why is it people crawling around on the floor with their fingerprints touching the floor? This is what I don't get. Like, you, in real life, you would basically never touch the floor for any reason, right? Unless you've, unless you've been stabbed, and then you will be crawling around. But you gotta think about where people are actively putting their fingers. And for the most part, they wouldn't be doing all of that, you know? There should be a fingerprint on, like, this door as well. Because people would have to push open this door to get in or out. But, you know, I'm gonna guess that, like, there's some biomaterials that I need to mark as well. I'll just mark those for later, just so I remember to take photos of them. There's a lock here as well. Again, something that you would expect to have fingerprints on. There's a lock, because people be touching them to open them all the time, allegedly. Especially if it's a used room. The same here, right? Well, hopefully there's a... Let's return the UV light, and then let's take our nope. Let's take our evidence markers in and mark them all up. There we go. Let's put that up there. Perfect. Now let's crouch, put this one over here, put this one over here, this one over here, this one over here, this one up here. Apparently not. Ah, this one right here. And I think that was it, right? There wasn't any other projectors or anything like that that we needed to grab? Nah. Alrighty. Let's return the evidence markers and then take the photo cameras. Let's just do a real good, too much overlap. As always, angle too steep. Okay, perfect. Okay. Too many evidence markers. Okay, perfect. Okay, 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 and okay, perfect. Alrighty, let's just go in again with a UV one final time. Just because I wanted to have a look around here, because there's no UVs that we picked up on in this area, and I feel like there probably should be, right? But perhaps not. Especially if they did crawl, you'd expect more than one fingerprint on the floor. Like around here. Right, well, let's go back to grabbing our biomaterial kits, and let's do the 2 bloods. So that's nice and blood red. And then let's take this one. Oh, there's actually 3. Did I take a picture? I must have. And this one, 2. Alright. There we go. Let's put all those back in the here, and take the fingerprint kit, and let's start doing some fingerprints. Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. Now there is an achievement for doing one wrong, and I don't want to. I don't want to do a fingerprint wrong. God damn it. Okay, this game should know that as players don't want to get a fingerprint wrong if we can help it. I guess that's why it makes it such a good achievement, right? Is that you don't want to get it wrong. You don't want to do it, but then you have to do it for the achievement. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Was that everything that I banged and tagged? Yep, perfect. Okay, let's get back to the lab. I reckon I've probably missed something, but we didn't bring our guns, so you know, that's probably on us. We know that there's no gun analysis because we didn't bring our guns. Alrighty. Fingerprint analysis through the criminal database yielded a match to Marcus Feldman. His fingerprint and DNA profile has been entered to the case file for comparison. Alrighty, well let's do DNA first because I reckon it's harder. Though, actually, let's put these in exit and then we'll start analysis. And while analysis is running, we can probably do at least, well that's just a not match. This one, that's also a no match. Aha, there we go. Now this should mark as a left for sure. There's a junction right here. There's a junction right here. There's a junction right here. And there should be a junction right here as well. We can also, let's just be real cool and do this delta. Oh, and then we'll be very cool and we'll do this junction as a match. Anyway, let's go grab our DNA results now that they're back. And let's compare the DNA profiles. Okay, this one, oh, this is a weird DNA profile. Because there's a lot of noise. None of these have noise in them, right? I guess that we're trying to find a sans noise. Or we can just say no match because there's too much noise. Either way, is this person have a mountain with an endpoint that's really high up? No. This one's just no match. Profiles do not match. Alrighty, let's have a read of our email while we're here. DNA analysis report announces the red liquid found in the bag there was no traces of human DNA. So this identifies Rorschach, a young red wine, likely from an exploded bottle formerly held in the fridge. Aha. So I reckon we'll find no match between any of the DNA, but you know, we can you know, this one's more of an actual you know, look. So it could be like this 1923-ish area if we do more fine adjustments. Well, actually I don't think it can be. Nah, it can't be. Where else could it be? Maybe the 910 over here? No. Or maybe. Oh, I don't know whether it can get close enough and also be on the same emotional level, you know? Because that one basically matches now. Like, matches 100%. That one's nowhere close. Maybe this 1416? Nah. Mountain. Aha, maybe here. Or I reckon this is gonna be it. No, but maybe it is here. Though, I think that that one is smaller than that one, which is a problem. Yeah, I think that the problem is that this one can't be wide enough. Like, that would work, right? But then that one's way too far away. I'm not entirely sure whether this one is a bot, but it must be. I don't know. Let's get back to it later. Let's continue doing our little fingerprints for now. Back to this one. Oh, that's a no match, I can tell you right now. And that one's a match. That's a left for sure. Let's do our normal cascade of junctions. There, 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 there. There we go. And I think that that's it for results. Did we get any more rough DNA stuff? No. Alright, well, let's check out the DNA profiles while we're here. Let's get back to the selection for now and pick up DNA profile 9. Now, it's DNA profile 9 has like a little doo-doo. We have a doo-doo. We can't do right here, right? 25? Nah, because this one doesn't have like a slope down. It just goes like doot, doot, straight up. Like number 6 here does. Yeah, it's not number 6. So, number 7 also does the same thing. Number 21 also does the same thing. Or, she's close. She's very close. Oh, nah. I feel like it's close but no match. Number 10 also does it, but again. Number 20 also does it, but again. Number 10 over here also does it. Oh, nah. I don't know, man. It's hard. I feel like DNA analysis is my least. Because I don't know if it's like just that I'm too stupid to find a match, or like if I can count that as a match because it's kind of close. But also there's no, that one's got like a drop and this one doesn't. I don't want to say it's a match when it's not. It's not an exact match. I feel like I'm going to say that this one's not a match. Just because I can't see anything that really does this. I'm just going to have a quick look. My only thought is 10 right down here. But then, yeah, like 10 can't be here and then 23 can't be there, right? No. It's just impossible. So yeah. My only other thought, is there any other ones? Not that I can see. Gotta quickly look on this line. Maybe 7? But yeah. The problem with 7 is that the second one is smaller. So you need a one where the second one is smaller. So yeah, I'm gonna say no match. And as for that, then well, let's go back to number 2. Now this one, I think must be a match. There's a lot of these, like, you know, cool valleys. And the problem is that, like, the controls are just bad enough. Then I can pretend like I'm missing it. Nah, it's not that one. It's not that one either. Is it this one here, number 10? I reckon number 10 must be the closest. Because, no, or no, or maybe, no, or... Oh, look at that. I reckon it must be this. That's perfect. Alright, that's a badge. For sure. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Now let's put this in on the computer. Oh, I'm gonna just go blow my nose. Okay, let's send this off, shall we? Send this off. Select all. Thank you. And let's hope that I haven't missed anything. Oh, fingerprint confirms Marcus Palmer's present in the basement. Is suspected as a storage compartment. Visual map for the unidentified fingerprint was identified. Marcus Palmer's father, Diego Palmer, resides in the same building. Statement, fingerprint, and biological statement were provided by it. Alright, shall we have a look at the biological statement? And the... Oh, look at this. Back. Data found. Oh, this is definitely a match. Let's go loop. Junction. Wait. See, if they don't mark as loops, you just mark them as junctions, right? And then everything works out. Delta, junction, junction, match. what we should just do junctions from now on, right? They're easy to find, and you don't need to faff around with not knowing what they look like. This one, right? There we go. There we go. Another one. Perfect. And finally, there we go. So we just do it all with junctions. There was another one that didn't match either. That is not this one. We can export that one as a no match. I think it was this one. Yeah. Let's junctionize this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this was a no match. Alright. Let's go over to the DNA test. Place number 20 in. Let's start the analyses. What was his witness statement? Did he say? Witness statement. He found a split wine bottle in the sunbather shortly before he left. He had cut himself on the broken glass while roughly cleaning up the inside of the fridge. Okay. Well, see if that's true, my friend. Okay. Back. DNA. Oh yeah, this one is just not true. And then this one would be beta, probably. Although, back, let's select data and let's select this one. We can also have a quick look at this one where it's just no. Yeah, and this is the one which matched Marcus, where we know it's probably a no for data, even though they are son and child. Let's go back to selection and pick number 3 for now. Because if this one matches, then we know that the other one doesn't match. Alrighty, son and son. Did I say son and daughter? Embarrassing for me. Okay. Over here, the 10-6 massacre. Down a bit, down a bit, across a bit, up a bit. Oh, it's so close. Look at that. It's almost there, but it's not quite. I don't know. It must be this one, right? Because otherwise, this was just not matching any one of the people that we know went in here. So close to. Oh, look at that. That's perfect, actually. There we go. That's match for sure. That's a profiles match. And then let's get back to selection and let's say, oh, that's a profiles match export. Will I be able to actually get it now? Yes. Profiles match export. There we go. And then let's just do the good old profiles do not match export. Yeah, the only one that I can see matching is this one, but it's just not there. Yeah. Alright, do not match export. Makes sense because that one of them's a Y, one of them's his son, and one of them is that other bloke. Alright, let's send this stuff in. There we go. And then we get more information, right? A blood sample. Where's our... Oh, we didn't take the fingerprint sample. Let's send this off as well. Select all, thank you. There we go. Bit good of a actually case closed. The data found was in the basement and the blood belonged to him. The findings are consistent with the statement and case is now closed. Fingerprint analysis closed. The data found with the fingerprints match those clipped in the basement. Perfect. Yeah, let's conclude it. Did we miss anything? We did. We missed a biological sample. Ooh. We didn't miss any fingerprints though. We did miss one biological profile, of course. 2 incriminate analysis for fingerprints. What? Or maybe for DNA? Though we only apparently did 1 DNA analysis, which doesn't make sense because I thought we did 2. I don't know. I don't know. Let's do another case, shall we? So which one did we just do? That one. Smash and grab. American in his car explaining that a ruler is a family heirloom and his mobile phone were stolen. Martin was in a shop across the street at the time of the incident. The shop owner, Renat Kuster, confirms his alibi and hearing grass plate during the time Martin was inside his shop. Martin's fingerprints were taken as comparative material as they were expected to be found all over his vehicle. Steal the car? Bloody hell. But yeah, let's accept this. Let's go have a look at this car, shall we? I would steal the car for sure. That way none of the evidence even comes out, you know? So I guess it's very easy to track a stolen car, because you can just track the plates as they move. Take them off though. Put new ones on. Very expensive to do. Not worth it in the whole scheme of things. But, oh dear. I'm doing better than yesterday. I think I can keep going. You just have to deal with my sick ass voice. Okay, perfect. Alright, so where's this car, eh? Must be this way. Okay. It'd be the one that is inside this barrier. Alright, let's take the evidence markers, shall we? We also need let's actually take the UV light first. UV light, thank you. Because we're looking for fingerprints. Look, the owner is a ghost. He hasn't opened up his own passenger side door. Has he at least opened up his driver's side door? Yeah, there are 2 fingerprints. Let me mark both of them. Any fingerprints on the bonnet? No, no one's decided to touch that. No. Oh, there was 3 at this scene, wasn't there? There was at the... Did I not grab one? Surely I did. Maybe I didn't take a photo of it. Can I not? Is there no biological samples here? Looks very bloody. I hope it's not just those 2 fingerprints. Surely not. Surely there's stuff on this side, right? Nothing in the back. Anything in the trunk? They truncate it? Trunk. Surely there's fingerprints on the steering wheel, right? No. Alright. Anything under the car? No. I should have read the case more clearly. Maybe there is only 2 fingerprints. But surely there's biological material as well. They smashed the glass, you know? Anything cool over here? No. Alright, well, let's just bang and take those. We'll see if that does me my job. I'm sure it's literally just these 2 and nothing else. 1 and 2. So we got a light that's facing in this way and a light that's facing in this way. Oh, so surely there's something. Let me re-grab my evidence marker and my UV light kit. Nothing? We certain about that? No? Okay. Oh, there's one. Can we... There we go. There we go. So someone's touched the back of the car. I was right to be afraid that I'd not seen everything. For certain. What about the hood of the car? No one touched that? No. No, nothing so far. No hood touching. How about a side door? Anyone touch the gas? No. Petroleum lid? No. Okay. No one touched the side mirror. No one's touched this side at all, really, it looks like. Yeah, maybe only the butt, which we can also mark as 1 or 2. Alright, let's return a little thingamajig, and let's mark these as well. Alright, this one? Perfect. And finally, we need this one. Alright, Rolex, sir. You know, why did you just leave your Rolex sitting in your car, young man? Surely you would have known that it would get stolen. This is the problem with youth these days. There we go. Extract this one. There we go. Looking pretty. Okay. Finally this one. And let's do this one. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. 3. Let's pull this shit off. Alright. Now let's put this back. And just before I go, I'm gonna double check some stuff. Yeah. Why was the door already open, eh? How did all this glass get on the floor? Think about it. Nothing. No? No weird floor fingerprints? No? Alright, what about these cars? Do you have any fingerprints on you, my friend? Even though you're not in the... Okay. What about you? Any fingerprints on you? Even though you're not in the actual area? No? And then finally, let's have a look around here, shall we? No? They decided that's it. We're gonna block off this whole area. Alright, let's go. I'm just gonna take this with me. No one needs a UV light anymore. We've done all the UV. We're out of here. Just fingerprints, apparently. I thought there would surely be something new. Lucky pen. Alrighty. Well, let's do some... Well, this was Madden. Let's do our good old junk cheese. One here as well. One here as well. Can we do... Let's do some good old ends, shall we? Oh no, there's another junction. Let's do that one. There we go. That's a match. That's a no match. That's a no match. That's a match to the other one though. Oh, and this is a match. This one's a very hard match, but it's still a match. And then this one, this one, this one, and this one, this one, And it'll be over here. This one and this one. This one and this one. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now, there wasn't more fingerprints for me to confirm. Yeah, perfect. Grab those. So we can tell them that someone else has been in this car. We don't know who it is. Let's link all these, shall we? Let's send these off. Whee! Fingerprint analysis. Yep, perfect. You gonna send me any more evidence or no? Are these green? Oh, we didn't get Renate Custer's fingerprint. Just looking to see if there's anything else here. Red is a crime scene. Apparently there's something to the right of the thingamajig here that I didn't notice. Alright, let's get back to the crime scene, shall we? Okay. So apparently there's meant to be something in... Oh, maybe it's this wall. We can have a look at this wall. I don't know whether I've had a look at this wall. Oh, Renata, she works in the building opposite. She's got an alibi. She was here at her office job when this shit went down, you know? Talking to Martin. Oh, there's something there. Maybe it's just textures. No, I don't see nothing. Anything down here? No. Alright, let's go to the other car, shall we? Surely you've got something to hide, car. Purple lamps there. Headlamps. Suspicious. Big truck. Suspicious. Empty loading rack. Suspicious. Black car. Suspicious. No. Front, all black. Oh my god, it's an illegal car. It's got no rego. Neither does this one. What? So many people in this car park breaking the law by not having their rego displayed. Alright, let's issue some tickets while we're here. Make the police station some money. Anything over here? Oh, there's a cell phone. Who would have thought? Who tried to throw away their cell phone, eh? Alright, well, that's brand new evidence. So everyone knows what that means. We run over here. We put away our USB. We grab our evidence marker. We go ahead and mark this bullshit. We then stand back up. Apparently not. There we go. Return that evidence marker. Take this phone. Take this phone's photo. Perfect. And let's pick up this smartphone and take it with us. We can find out whose it is. Surely they wouldn't have left their password lying around in the dump, right? So we're probably going to have to decrypt it manually, which is fine. Aha, there we go. They drew in the dump. So, all right, let's desolder this thing up there. Ooh, down here, across here. Perfect. Ooh. All right. Oop. All right. There we go. Let's decrypt it. Skip that. Start decrypting. Alright, while we're waiting for it to decrypt, let's just do a lap of the office. And another lap for fun times. And a third lap, just to be safe. And maybe even a fourth lap. And perhaps even a fifth lap. Oh, no, never mind. Export their results. Only 4 laps and a bit for that particular evidence. Alright, shall we send this off? There we go. Anything more on the... Ooh, let's go. Tell us who the phone belonged to. The analysis of Mother's phone uncovers recently deleted messages sent to James Albrecht. These deleted messages cannot be recovered, but some of them were sent just minutes before the crime took place. Call history additionally refers to James Albrecht as the last called content. During the questioning, James Albrecht claims to have no knowledge of a break-in into Martin Shaw's car. His fingerprints and mobile phone are taken for comparison. Okay, so we get a mobile phone and a fingerprints of John Schulbert. Let's just decrypt. I'm imagining his mobile phone is perfectly fine. And we can just start decrypting there. And while we're doing that, let's do these fingerprint analyses. No match. But what I can tell you is that this is a match for Shorten. Let's do our junctions first as usual. But this guy has like next to no junctions, you know? And so I feel like, well, most of the time we're going to have to do ends, you know? Which is perfectly fine. We can do ends. But there we go. I suck at marking is. Like, does this count as ejection, or is this an end? Is this an end to the beginning, you know? As a junction. Alright. Is this an end? Like, right here. Oh, it is. Let's mark our junctions. This is the junction right here. There we go. And this one is an image. Perfect. So he lied to us, this John fella. Bloody liar. Alrighty, let's have a look, John. They work together, right? So he would have an alibi while his car was broken in. Alright. Fingerprint analysis confirmed to match for James Albert. From a scene sample in the vehicle clearly showing he was near the car during the last few days. Analyzing Genova's phone leads to get incriminating evidence and it shows that he was one who broke into Martin Shaw's car at a coordinated break-in. Conclusion. Investigations conclude that Martin Shaws and James Albert had coordinated a stage break-in into Martin's vehicle. Martin had created an alibi visiting Renat Kuster's shop at the time of the alleged crime. Finding Martin's phone next to trash bin and analysing it suggests that most recent messages went to James right before the break-in. John's mobile phone revealed the deleted messages that could not be recovered from Martin's phone, exposing the coordinated insurance fraud case. And then we resulted in confession. Right. Close. Yeah, let's conclude that one, shall we? What did we get this time? 82. What did we miss? Fingerprints. A lot of fingerprints. Oh god. I feel like I was so good at, like, USBing everywhere, you know? USBing, UV. Alright. And then misfire and misdirection. No injuries and both clear it was an accident. Okay. So this is just a gun case, right? They claim that there was a misfire of a gun. We can find out if they were telling the truth or not. This one might be the last case, and in that case, we should do it this episode. I was thinking about doing another episode, but you know, why not? We'll do this episode. Alright, where's this gun? Bullet. Right there. There we go. There's also one over here, allegedly. Why have they decided to highlight this? There's something down here. Nothing in the drawer. Why have you lit up this room? Maybe it's USB time. Let's get out my USB, shall we? There we go. Yeah, it certainly is USB time. I wonder if people are going to get annoyed. I know it's UV light. I know, I'm just being silly. Don't be mad at me, please. This guy's got the same stuff in his kitchen as the other guy. Bloody hell. No one touches their kitchen doors anymore. Their refrigerator doors even. Have you eaten your 15 tubs of ice cream? Chocolate? No. When was the last time you guys had ice cream? Mine was probably about a month ago now. I do like an ice cream. Not my favourite choice, but like dessert choice. My favourite dessert choice is cheesecake. I'm a big cheesecake kid. But I'll go for a chocolate, like, oh, my favourite strawberry. Yeah, I absolutely love strawberry. Strawberry anything, really. Strawberry cheesecake, strawberry ice cream, strawberry sundaes, strawberry mousse. Oh, delicious. You know? You guys ever thought about this? I mean, it sounds like childish, I guess. But live a little, you know? Oh, they've got it on the bloody Stagger Deck channel. At least they've got a console down here. A misidentified console. We found a handgun at least. Looks like a Xbox controller. That'd be the console there. The very round one. Surely there's more fingerprints than just the one, right? I mean, there must be some in here because they've got this for no reason otherwise. There's one. Yoink. Yeah, there's another one. Any in here? No. None in here? No. Oh, now I feel like some cheesecake. Oh, maybe I'll get some cheesecake. I don't know whether you're meant to eat when you've got a fever or not. You know that saying, like, starve a flu, eat a fever? Or is it starve a fever, feed a flu? I can't remember. This is my problem. Let's flush the toilet while we're here. Let's get rid of any biological evidence that we got in there. At least these guys haven't been crawling on the floor like nincompoops, you know? No. Oh, I saw something. But it might have just been the wind. No. Okay, perfect. Oh god. Okay. Let's just say that these are them and say that we did. Can I take my evidence markers, please? This is evidence number 1. That is evidence number 2. Over here is evidence number 3. I'm amazed that none of these bottles can be picked up for reasons, you know, for evidence reasons. And number 4. Okay, number 5 is over here. Wonder if with real forensic real forensic scientists, they do this in any rhyme or reason, or if they just like me for real and just take their photos in any which order they feel like. I suppose that you would want to take from 1 to 5 to minimize yourself walking around the thing, though I know that they've got those like little plastic bags on to avoid contaminating the crime scene, which I don't worry about because it's a video game. Right click. Alright. Now, while we're here, let's just take this and take the gun. And then the rest is just fingerprint analysis. So, oh, and the trajectory route, of course, which we'll do now as well. Yoink. Where do we want our camera? Probably here-ish, maybe. Oh, that looks good. Oh. Ooh. There we go. 100% of laser captured. Ooh, look at that. Okay, let's pick up this, put that away. Pick up this, put that away. And then finally, pick up this. There we go, perfect. Alright, let's grab one of those and shove that on. Let's grab one of these, shove that on. And then finally, let's grab one of these and shove that on. Perfect, look at that. Did we, because the thingy was, oh yes, we definitely USB'd that. Alright, let's go. Was that one on purpose or as a joke? Who knows? Alrighty, let's have a look, shall we? Alright, he's just telling us that we got stuff that we need to do. There we go. There we go. Okay. Imagine if they didn't match, even though we've clearly got the gun and the projectile. There we go. I mean, that's a clear match as any. There we go. That one. That's a match. Junction. 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 Match. Alright. Next one, not a match. Oh, and this one is not a match. Bang. Now let's do Volca. Bang, not a match. Bang, a loop, 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 a loop. I said a loop, a loop, a loop, a loop, a junction, a junction, a junction. Of would be like here-ish. A junction, a junction, a junction, a junction. Oh, no, perfect. And then, yeah, loop, 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 junction, junction, junction. How many junctions have we got? A lot of junctions. Too many, really. Match, export. Alrighty, let's get back to the computer. We actually need to run back to our thingamajig. Now let's run back to the computer and put these in, shall we? Blah blah blah. Alright, there we go. Further witness statements. We're brought in for further casual analysis result when presented with evidence that their previous statements were inaccurate and provided updated accounts of the events. The bullet recovered on the wall near the entrance door has been compared to a test rifle environment that says handgun, the rifling marks are a compared match. Fingerprints analysis. The fingerprints confirmed for the veteran has been matched to Volker Steinman. This contradicts his statement that he only entered the living room and bathroom. Case closed. The firearm owned by Volker Kruger was discharged and that Volker Stein was present in the bedroom, contradicting the discharge. Confirmed. The bedroom is now closed. No. I want to go to crime scene yet. Because I forgot something. I'm going to take this evidence right here. Actually, idiotic of me to forget that. I knew too. Alright. I knew it. Everyone's going to be yelling at me, which is fine. I love engagement. I eat it all up like a little baby. Alrighty. Oh, talk to her. Alright. I reckon this will be his as well, right? Surely. This one. Yeah. No, it's not. Okay. Junction. Let's junction it up, shall we? Just fingerprints like all junctions. Alright. Let's grab these. Alrighty. Let's send this off, shall we? Alright. Is this going to result in extra email or no? No. But at least we did it. Let's close this, shall we? Close it off. Yeah. I want to see what I missed. I missed some fingerprints, of course. I got everything else, so literally just fingerprints. 3 new cases available. Oh, exciting. So yeah, there's still way more game left. I don't know why the thingy only said 10 cases, but thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!